Today we want to discuss the Individual Taxpayer Identification Number, or ITIN, and what you need to know. In this video, we will cover what is an ITIN, what is an ITIN used for, what is an ITIN not used for, do I need an ITIN, and how to apply for an ITIN. What is an ITIN? An Individual Taxpayer Identification Number is a tax processing number issued by the Internal Revenue Service. The IRS issues ITINs to individuals who are required to have a U.S. taxpayer identification number, but who do not have and are not eligible for a Social Security number from the Social Security Administration. What is an ITIN used for? The IRS issues ITINs to help individuals comply with U.S. tax laws. They are issued regardless of immigration status because both resident and non-resident aliens may have a U.S. tax filing or reporting requirement with the IRS. ITINs are accepted by financial institutions, in other words, banks, and employers. What is an ITIN not used for? An ITIN does not authorize work in the U.S., it does not provide eligibility for Social Security benefits, and it does not qualify a dependent for the Earned Income Tax Credit, and should not be used as a form of identification unrelated to tax matters. Do I need an ITIN? Does the following apply to you? You do not have a Social Security number and are not eligible for one, or you are required to file a federal tax return or to provide a federal tax identification number, or you are in one of the following categories. You are a non-resident alien who is required to file a U.S. tax return. You are a U.S. resident alien who is filing a tax return based on days present in the U.S., or you are a dependent or spouse of a U.S. citizen resident alien, or you are a dependent or spouse of a non-resident alien visa holder, or you are a non-resident alien claiming a tax treaty benefit, or you are a non-resident alien student, professor, or researcher filing a U.S. tax return or claiming an exception. If you are in any one of these categories, you need an ITIN. How do I apply for an ITIN? To apply for an ITIN, you must complete Form W-7, the application for IRS Individual Taxpayer Identification Number, along with your federal income tax return. You will need to prove your identity and foreign nationality status by providing a combination of original documents or certified copies of the documents. A certified copy is one that the original issuing agency provides and certifies as an exact copy with official stamped seal. An applicant can apply for an ITIN by mail, in person through a designated IRS Tax Assistance Center, or TAC, or with the help of an acceptance agent or a certified acceptance agent authorized by the IRS. How can an ITIN applicant avoid submitting original documents? You need either a document that proves both identity and foreign status, or a combination of documents that prove identity and foreign status. A passport covers both. If you do not have a passport, you need a document to prove identity, such as a driver's license, identification card issued by a U.S. state or U.S. military ID, and a document to prove foreign status. Applicants who do not want or are unable to mail their original documents to the IRS may take them to a taxpayer assistance center or a certified acceptance agency to have the documents verified and immediately returned to them. In summary, an ITIN is a tax processing number for people who do not have a Social Security number or are not eligible for one. It is strictly to help individuals comply with U.S. tax laws. It does not have the same benefits as a Social Security number. There are 6 status categories that will require an ITIN. You must apply to the IRS to get an ITIN by filling out Form W-7 and presenting the required proof of identification with original documents. There are several resources available to assist you in this process. And that is the end of the presentation covering the individual taxpayer identification number. Thank you for attending.